to Ireland on Sunday night at 6:30, performing with their acts. Now though, it's Shortland Street.
And now I know what the problem is. I'll keep a professional distance.
Why can't you step back anymore?
I just can't.
Why?
I can't be an emergency doctor. I'm finished.
Morning.
Coffee's here, you can help yourself.
Are you still in a huff? There's no reason to be.
I heard that guy ask you out because he thought there was something going on between you.
That doesn't mean I was flirting with him.
Well, you must have done something to push his buttons.
No, I told you exactly what happened.
Yeah, Tracy and Carol dared you to find out his first name. All you had to do was ask me. I see the man almost every day.
So how did you find out his name?
Well, it certainly wasn't by batting my eyelashes at him.
I didn't.
How did Val get the wrong idea? Just because he's good looking doesn't mean he's stupid.
Actually, I don't even find him that attractive.
But you went after him anyway. What does that tell me?
I was caught up in the moment.
What would have happened if I hadn't been there when he asked you out? Would that have been another moment you got caught up in? How many more moments can I expect there to be, Morgan?
Can you hear yourself? It was a dare. That's all it was.
Can I say something without getting my head bitten off?
It depends.
I just don't get it. In the last few weeks you've been so into your job and now suddenly you're talking about quitting.
You know why? I'm just not up to it anymore.
So what was Melbourne all about?
Shopping.
Oh, come on. I've never seen you on such a high.
3 pairs of Italian shoes, that'll do it to you.
It's all about the work, admit it.
Yes, okay. It's a fantastic course.
And it still has 3 years to run. Why are you dropping out now?
Melbourne was one thing. ED every day is something else.
So give yourself some time to settle down again. It could be all you need. Honey, give it a couple of weeks. If you don't feel any better about things, then you can think about talking to Craig, okay?
Yeah. Good.
So are you going to give me my marching orders?
Well, you can't or won't distance yourself from your patients, so that's exactly what I should do.
But?
Practically speaking, I can't replace a senior consultant just like that. And I'm out for the rest of the day, so...
I will make much more of an effort to stay uninvolved, I promise.
You don't even sound like you believe that.
I hate it that you've lost faith in me.
I haven't. Not at all. But if you can just put your head down and get on with it for today, at least I would be most grateful. But you have to know that you are on thin ice.
What's this?
Oh, a bit of detective work, actually.
Oh, yeah?
A couple of dodgy drugs I'm trying to get to the bottom of. Just waiting to hear back from some other hospitals before I contact Scott Spear.
Those crooks, what are they up to this time?
Now.
One of the drugs wouldn't happen to be Pam 126, would it? Or if they found some new poisons to peddle?
There was never any proof that Scott Spear did anything unethical. Remember that?
Oh, yeah, because somehow they managed to cover their tracks with threats and intimidation. And when that didn't work, a little bit of GBH, you haven't forgotten what they did to Aunt Richards.
All of this according to Aunt Richards, yeah. I know you believe every word he said.
Why would he lie? He was on the inside. He knew what they were up to.
Because maybe he was up to something himself. You know what the cops thought?
That he was supplying pharmaceuticals to Crims.
Until he got on the wrong side of them.
You don't believe that, do you?
It would explain a few things. Someone was out to get him.
Well, they got Huia instead.
And Aunt Richards hasn't been seen since.
So he's running scared. Who's to say it's not from Scott Spear?
Oh, come on. Major pharmaceutical companies do not go around planting bombs in ex-employees' cars.
Don't they?
OK, maybe they do. And maybe the Duke of Edinburgh had Princess Diana knocked off. I want to know why Huia died as much as anyone.
Wrong time, wrong place.
It's just too much of a mad conspiracy theory for me.
Well, just be careful with Scott Spear, all right? I don't like them, and I never have.
Thanks. Hi.
How you doing?
Good. Busy.
Yeah, me too. I can spare another 10 minutes now that you're here, though. I like your hair like that.
But it's the same as I had it yesterday.
Yeah, I liked it then too. So what have you got planned for the weekend?
Oh, nothing much. Wait and see, really.
Don't wait too long.
Shouldn't that be me sitting over there? I'm the one who's single.
Well, you tried and you failed, so get over it. So what about you? Anything exciting lined up?
Three other hospitals in the North Island have reported faulty doses of strelapsitat with the same batch numbers as yours.
Really?
Same deal with Lepexitin.
What are the chances? Two completely different drugs, two substandard batches, both out there at the same time.
Yeah, I've been asking myself the same question.
What does Scott Spear have to say?
I haven't got back to them yet, but the first time I raised the issue, they just told me a whole bunch of lies. We've had no other problems anywhere in the country.
What's your next move?
Bypass them, go straight to the Pharmacovigilance Centre, and the press. Let the media ask the hard questions, see if they get a better response than I did.
You're a brave man.
Craig Valentine?
Craig Callum. I've just had a call from John Granger,
Oh, really?
Managing Director of Scott Spear.
Yeah, I know who he is. What did he want?
Can I see you in my office, please? Now would be good.
I'll be right up.
Hi. How's the day going?
The truth, I'll be glad when it's over.
How's that husband of mine treating you?
Total turnaround. And something tells me I have you to thank for that.
Really?
That apology in the bar the other night. Was it my imagination or did you give him a gentle shove in my direction?
Trust me, TK doesn't do anything he doesn't want to do, but he doesn't bear grudges either.
Well, whatever it was, he's been really chilled out ever since.
Yeah. Now, if only some of that would rub off on Craig.
Has he been giving you a hard time?
Yeah. But it's fair enough. I've been having a patch of getting too emotionally involved with my patients in ED and it's slowing us down.
I used to have the same problem.
Oh, yeah. It must be easier being a GP, though. At least you get to, follow through.
Well, you still have to draw a line somewhere. At the risk of sounding like a cold-hearted cow, which I'm sure I do half the time. I try not to.
Rather a cold-hearted cow than the messed up, fallible human beings we really are. Sorry. Speak for yourself, Potts.
And they wonder why so many of us turn to drink.
Ah, yeah.
So I'll see you in the bar after work. Masha.
You're on. Thanks.
Before you start, I know Scott Spear had done great things for the PCC.
John did make a point of reminding me.
But we can't put sponsorship deals ahead of ethics. If something dodgy is going on, we have to call them on it.
Agreed. If. Read this.
What is it?
That is a press release from Scott Spear announcing the immediate recall of specific batches of Lepexitin and strelapsitat.
They tried to tell me there wasn't a problem.
Well, obviously you alerted them to the fact there was.
I see they haven't offered any sort of explanation. We are currently investigating the source of the problem.
Sounds fair enough to me.
Oh, come on, you know what that means. They'll investigate the source of the problem, and then they'll investigate every possible way of covering it up. We'll be lucky to hear another word from them.
You've never met John, have you?
I'm not sure I want to either.
Wouldn't you like the chance to put your concerns to him personally?
I don't think he'd be very interested, do you?
On the contrary, he's invited you to lunch today. He wants a chance to extend a personal thank you for giving them the heads up.
For making life difficult for him. Oh yeah, I'll be his new best friend.
Come on, he's a great guy. And okay, he might want to set you straight on a few things.
Like what?
Like the fact that you can run a major drugs company without being a monster who eats children for breakfast. Craig, you'll like him. I know you will.
The drink's been here. Better take it easy, though. We don't want a repeat of last time.
You know the old saying about martinis, 2 is too many.
And 3's not enough. Maybe we should stick with the wine. Perhaps Craig could recommend a good Aussie read for us.
No, I'm not much of a drinker these days. You choose.
In that case, we'll have a bottle of the Merlot, thank you. I have to say, Craig, you did me a big favour. I can't say I love getting your emails, but better now than 3 months down the track.
Well, I'm impressed by how quickly you recalled the drugs. To be honest, I wasn't really sure you'd got the message.
Loud and clear. It would have happened sooner, but you can only move so fast with these things.
Bit of a legal minefield at your end, I'd imagine.
Well, nobody wants to cause unnecessary alarm. We take these things very seriously, Craig. Nobody places more emphasis on quality control than Scott Spear.
Well, it must have been a tad worrying when you realised you had 2 defective drugs on the market at the same time.
Yes, well, 2 out of several hundred. Let's not forget that. And hospitals aren't perfect either. If there's a problem half the time, it's because the drugs haven't been handled correctly. It's the same with the pharmacies.
And in these 2 cases, any idea of the cause? Craig was wondering.
Well, the lab tests should tell us what we need to know. But don't worry, they should be pretty easy to track down. Most of them are probably on their way back to us now, thanks to you. Ah, perfect timing. I need to toast this man.
Oh, no, not for me, thanks.
Have you seen what you're turning down?
Nice.
Yeah. 1 glass won't hurt.
No, I'd rather not, thanks.
You saw how busy the place was. There was nowhere else to sit.
Apart from Val's lap, of course. That'll be next time, I suppose. Tomorrow, judging by the present rate.
What?
Twice in 2 days, Morgan. What am I supposed to think?
Think what you like, but I've already told you. I'm not even attracted to him.
Well, not consciously, perhaps.
I mean, well, subconsciously I just want to club him over the head and drag him back to my cave.
Yes, actually, it is about that primitive. You don't even know you're doing it.
What?
Well, I'm not blaming you, Morgan. I'm blaming your sex drive.
Which I obviously can't control. So what does that make me? Hey guys, Libby, can you please tell Gerald why I was talking to Val yesterday?
It was a dear.
So, you two still on for Cranium tomorrow night? What is she talking about? Cranium, it's a board game. So much fun, you'll love it.
Yeah, we're playing tomorrow night.
Assuming we're still talking tomorrow night. Well, that's okay, you can go on different teams. But I have to warn you, I'm very competitive.
Yeah, no kidding.
I didn't even know we were doing anything tomorrow night.
I said yes for you. That's back when I thought I knew what you wanted.
So, what are we drinking to?
I'm tempted to say oblivion.
Oh, come on, life's not that bad, is it?
Okay, then distraction.
I'm with you there.
Hey. How'd it go with Craig today?
Maybe we should have found a bar further away from the hospital. I have the feeling this one would have followed me.
Huh?
Just for once, I'd like to have a drink after work and not talk about work.
Well, excuse me, it was a simple enough question.
Craig and I had a good chat. It's business as usual. I'll be over there when you're finished with the shop talk. No, I'm coming. I'm coming.
What can I get you? Oh, hi, Sarah. Have you got a sec? Brooke, do you mind?
No, sure.
You'll like this. I had lunch with John Granger today. He wanted to thank me for giving them a heads up.
Oh, how big of him?
We didn't go so far as to admit culpability. He'd rather blame everyone and anyone else he couldn't think of.
That sounds right.
Craig Valentine.
Craig, John Granger.
Hi, John.
I hope you don't mind. Callum gave me your number.
No, of course not.
You mentioned that you're not working tomorrow.
That's right.
And that you're into fishing. How would you like to join me on a little expedition?
Tomorrow. He wants me to go fishing with him.
Go, you might as well. Screw him for everything he's got, I say.
John.
No, I've got to go. I'm in the meeting. You do that. Bye. Craig, glad you could make it.
Hey.
This is Melody.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. Well, I'm impressed. He must be quite the fisherman.
Yeah, it's not too bad, is it? That's not mine. That's more my style over there. I've only had it for a couple of months. That's the boat I'm talking about, not Melody.
Well, Scott Spear must be very generous.
Yeah, well, no complaints in that department.
Do you want a hand with these?
You might want to wait to meet your other guests first.
Good morning.
Hi, I'm Justine.
John Granger. You should have met a long time before this, but I can see why that husband of yours might be hiding you away.
Hi.
This is Melody.
Hi.
Callum Mackay. Nice to meet you.
Didn't know you were into fishing, Callum?
I'm not particularly, Craig, but I'm also not the sort to pass up the offer of a luxury harbour cruise either.
I'm only here for the cocktails. You did say there'd be cocktails, or did he just make that up to lure me here?
I'm sure the barman's shaking out the first martini as we speak. Shall we?
Thank you.
I was just wondering about Regan Shields. How is he?
He's doing as well
as can be expected. Don't you get sick of the cliches? I know I do. Ignore me. Bad mood.
Physically, he's healing really well.
Apart from the fact that he'll never see again. I hope you've arranged for him to see a counsellor. Of course you have. Okay, well, if anyone needs me, I'll just be in my exam room. Can you tell Regan, please? Just in case he wants to talk.
I will.
Thank you.
Yum.
Thank you very much.
Oh, no, not for me, thanks.
You don't know what you're missing out on?
No, but I can guess at the fat content.
Oh, don't.
Health reasons, I take it.
Sorry?
The OJ. Sure I can't tip you with something a little bit stronger.
No, I better not, thanks.
What do you reckon? Shipboard romance? John seems very keen to get his man.
He's just being a good host, that's all. I know what you're thinking.
What's that, then?
All this. It's a little bit much, isn't it?
Well, you can't catch fish with expense accounts, can you?
No, but sufficient wherewithal luxury can give you a few advantages. Have a look at these.
Yeah, I was eyeing them up before.
Wondering if they're all just for show, no doubt.
Yeah, it did cross my mind.
Right. Well, we'll be there in 1 minute. Best fishing spot known to man. Well, this man anyway. Pick one of these.
Like the look of this one.
See? I do know what I'm doing after all.
Sausages and sauerkraut, just like Mother used to make.
Oh, not my mum, not without a few bean sprouts anyway.
It's one of my favourites. Dig in.
Tasty.
It's been ages since I've had a good sausage.
I know what you mean. Just eat your lunch.
So, Melody, how long have you and John been together?
It's been a while now. Yeah.
Do you work at all?
Not really, eh?
Right.
I might just get another drink. Excuse me.
Sure. Nice girl. Wonder where John found her.
Certainly wasn't at a Mensa meeting.
Well, you know how to pick your fishing spots, all right?
Oh, there's another place I'll take you to next time. It's great for Trevally, especially in the winter.
How often do you get out here? Not as often as you'd like, I bet.
Well, you'd be surprised. One of the great things about Scott's Spear. Flexible working hours.
Starting to wonder if I did the right thing. Toiling away in the public sector all these years.
Well, it's not as if you haven't achieved anything. The world needs people like you. No, seriously. Someone had to take on the whitetails.
You heard about that?
I heard about Bravatil as well. We certainly gave those boys a bit of a shake-up too.
Oh, you've certainly done your research, haven't you?
It's my line of business. I like to know what's going on. You know, you might have more in common with Scott Spear than you think.
Oh, yeah?
I read the paper you published on induced hypothermia and resuscitation.
It's going back a bit, John.
Well, it's an area we've invested in quite heavily. Seems to be paying off. We made a couple of exciting breakthroughs just lately.
Tell me more.
I would if I could. Confidentiality.
Yeah, of course.
Mind you, I'm sure the boys in R&D would be interested in your comments. We might be able to bring you in as a special advisor.
Well, could be interesting.
Well, I can't promise you anything, but I'll see what I can do.
How are you doing, Charles?
Could be worse, I suppose.
Well, that's the spirit, and you know what the surgeon said. Recovery could be very slow.
There he is. There's Daddy.
My friend Ben's having a birthday party.
Is he? It'll be fun, won't it?
Hey, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. It's just... Why did I even go in there? It's just like with that movie, The Notebook. I know what it's going to do to me, but I watch it anyway.
Yeah, you okay, huh? What happened?
Oh, nothing. I'm fine. Really, I need to get back.
She's having a rough week.
I know.
We had a good chat in the bar last night.
I could see that.
Well, I hope you don't feel excluded. Sometimes a woman just needs another woman.
Do you know what I think the problem is?
Didn't know we had a problem.
I think the problem is we've let our relationship be defined by celibacy. That's all people think when they look at us. There's that weird couple that don't have sex.
Yeah, like we're the only ones in the world. Most couples over 40 don't even have sex.
You made that up.
I don't even know why we're still having this discussion. It's the same old subject. It doesn't go away.
I'm sorry, I won't mention it again.
Yes, you will. You can't help yourself. It's just always there. It's like this little ticking digital clock that's just sitting there telling you how long it's been since you last did the deed. Oh, what? Come on, tell me I'm wrong.
Digital clocks don't tick.
Why are we even together?
What?
Well, I know why I wanted to be with you in the first place. You made me feel fantastic.
Same.
Well, now look at me. I'm jealous, I'm moody, I'm suspicious, I'm impossible to work with, I hate myself.
You can't blame all that on me, it's not fair.
No, I'm not blaming you at all. I'm saying, are you any happier than I am? Because I don't think you are.
So, what do we do? Do you want to break up?
I think so, yeah.
No.
Well, it's like you were saying. We're so busy being celibate that we can't be anything else. And if it takes this much effort, then what is the point?
Now, exactly what you've done to deserve these, I'm not sure, since neither of you even touched official. But I'm feeling generous, so I even filtered them for you.
Thank you. Fish for dinner it is.
Good. Coffee.
Yeah, why not?
So, what did you think of Scott Spear's poster boy?
Told you he was all right, didn't I?
Well, he's all right at throwing his money around.
Well, you two seem to get on well enough.
Well, it's hard not to like a man who knows how to fish like that.
It wasn't really a fishing trip, though, was it? It was a schmoozing expedition.
Oh, come on, be fair. He didn't talk shop once all day.
Not to us, no. But then he only had eyes for Craig.
So, what did you guys talk about anyway?
Craig's brilliant career, what else? I'm sure John had done his research.
Oh, he sure had.
So the guy wants to make a good impression. What's wrong with that?
Why Craig, though? He did seem to be going to extraordinary lengths to get you on side.
Yeah, that's true.
You've obviously got something that he wants. And no offence, but whatever it is, I'm pretty sure it's not just your charming company.
We're back in Shortland Street tomorrow at midday. Later today, though, Fergal Quinn revisits a discount store in Finglas to see if his retail therapy has worked its magic. That's tonight at 8:30. Elaine.